I'm talking!
So, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody.
So I'm really excited for St. Patrick's Day right now. You know, top of the morning to ya.
I just feel like everybody's happy but me at this point.
The problem is, I come in ready to write the episode at 5 p.m. and he's sleeping, and then for some reason security cameras have him mowing the lawn of Yoakum at 2 a.m.
Tommy thinks I'm going crazy because I mowed the lawn in Yoakum. Did you see that lawn?
I mean, leprechauns are real. I have a necklace made of gold-plated 4-leaf clovers that I found in the field out behind Yoakum.
Go to sleep, Baker. But maybe that'll help him get out of his cuckoo, Go, 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 go.
And I can't understand how or why anybody could hate St. Patrick's Day. It's like the best holiday of the year. It's like every year on St. Patrick's Day, I get 5 new freckles. See those freckles? You see them? Can you count them?
St. Patrick's Day really freaks me out, and this jet lag thing is not helping. And there's so many people drinking now. It's like a whole bunch of drunk. I seen like this really small person hopping around with a ukulele and a long beard. I swear he was a leprechaun, but he might have just been a really short, drunk white person. Don't know, but it's creepy as hell.
You know, they have the Shamrock Shake. It doesn't get any better than that.
St. Patrick's Day's cool. I'm Irish, and I love drinking, and I love booze, and I love clovers, and I love women, and take a shot for me. Oh. But I'll be drinking whiskey.
Yeah, I feel like hitting the track list changes.
Good evening, Plattsburgh, and once again, welcome back to the Nobel Peace Prize nominated show, The Weekly Burghy. I, of course, am your host, Tommy Albrecht. Now, it's beginning to enter party season here in America, in the sense that it's about to get rowdy, drunk, and probably a little naked, which is odd, because one of these things preludes the very religious tradition of Lent. I, of course, am talking about Mardi Gras down in New Orleans. Unfortunately, for many of the visitors of New Orleans, it was cold and wet all day long. However, fortunately for many of the visitors of New Orleans, it was cold and wet all day long. Because of the nipples. Cold and wet. So, now that we're in March, the government has begun taking surveys of America for odds and ends, things here and there, like the poorest state, Mississippi, or the fattest, sorry, Mississippi. And what surprised me most was when I read what was the worst state to die in. Yeah, that's a real thing that they do. And this I totally understood. The worst place, indeed, I could think of the worst place to die in, New Jersey. But enough about New Jersey. In New York City, a team of archaeologists recently found under City Hall Park a 200-year-old vaginal syringe used to douche. So even back then, chicks were leaving gross stuff everywhere, like tampons and stuff, and hiding them in parks and like animals. Gross. So, the New York State Court of Appeals ruled that rubbing one's genitals against another person on the subway is considered forcible touching. And in response, all of New York thought, what in the world was that called beforehand? A shake? A handshake? Like, a little ridiculous. But more importantly, it is that time of year again, where booze flows and green covers the streets. Obviously, it's St. Patrick's Day, and it's here. However, there is some controversy surrounding the famous parade that happens every year. The parade has vets marching and honoring their fallen comrades and families. However, the openly gay vets won't be able to march, professing their sexuality. I say, go get it, gays. I may not fly with your flock, but that doesn't mean that I'll be there to shut down your gay parading. I mean, parades, gay people, kind of go hand in hand. They're one and the same. It all adds up and makes sense. Plattsburgh, New York is even trying to get in the spirit. Sure, we can't be up here because of some alleged riots and alleged cars being flipped and alleged fire escapes collapsing on people. And all right, we definitely don't belong up here. But regardless, the downtown area of Plattsburgh will be hosting St. Paddy's Day, a bar crawl for all those Irish lovers who just want to shower themselves in booze and pride. So, we got a great episode this week with lots of Irish fiascos and clovers and blue moons and even a real-life Irishman. So stay tuned for one of the best programs voted by Plattsburgh Digest, the weekly friggin' Burghy, baby.
You know, there are a lot of hardworking people here at PSTV, and I'm sure they're out there somewhere. I'm not one of them myself, you see. While everyone else is out there working diligently to make sure you have quality TV programming 7 days a week, I'm sitting here eating this imaginary sandwich. It's actually just 2 slices of bread. Watch PSTV.
6:45, PSTV's on at 7. Oh snap! My TV's broke. Hello? My TV's broke. I need help. Calm down, sir. I can't even watch PSTV. It's on at 7. Have you tried plugging it in yet?
Welcome back. So Anthony Baker has been out of Plattsburgh loop lately. We sent him all over this beautiful earth, and now he's back for a little. Unfortunately for him, his jet lag is messing with his head. He came up to me, pulling out some Steve Chodkowski-esque stunt, and starts talking about leprechauns, spouting out and finding one or exploring the possibilities of nonsense. Now, since I'm one who is a firm believer in other forms of life, i.e. the gorgeous Loch Ness and its beautiful creature of the water, or the hairy, elusive beast that is Sasquatch, I decided, sure, Baker, do your thing. Get over your jet lag. Let's see if the people of Plattsburgh are in the Irish spirit as much as you, Baker. Take it away.
Plattsburgh, New York is no stranger to mythological creatures. There's Champion, the Loch Ness Monster's distant relative, the great blood-sucking Chupacabra, and of course those mysterious French Canadians from the north. So when people of the North Country said there were leprechauns seen in the area, I was not one to question their beliefs.
I believe in them 100%. I've seen them around. I've actually talked to one. The only problem is I didn't understand what they were saying.
They just taking over Plattsburgh, man. You know me, I'm staying in the house. I don't like little things. They're like 3 feet tall. They're just everywhere.
There's no doubting these ordinary citizens' encounters. But we wanted some true, hard evidence. So we sat down with a man who could give us all the insight we need. The legendary nature spirit expert, and only nature spirit expert in the world, O'Brien Mick O'Brien.
So you truly believe in leprechauns?
Excuse me, believe? They are 100% real. See my eyes? They're 100% real. If anybody wants to doubt me, they can come talk to me on my farm in Northern Ireland.
O'Brien Mick O'Brien. How did you end up with that name? There's got to be a story behind that.
Well, it's just because when Brian, my father, met me mother, Miss O'Brien, he said, "Oh, what a beautiful name." And the O kind of just stuck. And my mother's last name was O'Brien. So O'Brien, they combined them together, and that's pretty much what happened.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm finding this hard to believe. If leprechauns are real, where do they live?
Well, they live in these little cubbies, or known in your country as caves. There's little caves or little holes, normally the holes where the groundhogs live. But the leprechauns live in there, and when it's raining, they come out. And when that happens, when I see one, or I can sense one in the distance, I play my flute. And the flute goes like this.
You're telling me that's a flute. You're just putting your hands up to your mouth and making some noise.
Excuse me? What flute? Wait, what did you just say, sir? Are you insulting me? Are you telling me that I do not have a flute present in my hands right now?
No, I don't see a flute.
Only I can see it, though. You can't see it. I'm 100% Irish. That is why.
Have you seen a leprechaun before?
Well, it's funny. It's a funny story you said that, because I was actually searching for Bigfoot, a.k.a. Sasquatch. But in the meantime, I saw something in the distance, something small, something with pointy ears, something green. I said to myself, is that a leprechaun? We'd only heard about that stuff in Ireland as kids, as a myth, but I experienced it. And now, I've seen it for myself.
There's no such thing as leprechauns.
I have never seen anything like that. But then, in me country, we do not have cable TV. Clover.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another Plattsburgh mystery remains unsolved. Until, probably, forever. For 6 minutes approximately, I'm Anthony Baker.
Great job, Baker. You're freaking hysterical. Stay tuned for more of the Weekly Burghy. It's the best show ever. Nothing on here can compete. They're not me. Come back.
Hey Tommy, what's up?
Devona, how you doing? How's everything?
Doing great. Glad
This
to be
kid
back.
Baker, chump and a half
Yo, he's
shell.
a
I'm
freaking
telling
weirdo.
you.
He left his tags on.
Hey Baker, Anthony, we were just talking about you. It's gonna be a great season with you, man. It's gonna be a great season with you. Yeah. I
What is good with
swear,
the Amazon
she just
girl?
comes
What
over
is
here,
that?
jabba,
jungle
chewing my ear off. I
Ah,
can't
well,
get enough of
hey,
her.
I'll see you
Yeah,
later, bro.
great season. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Good God, a bunch of jamokes, I swear.
What's wrong, buddy?
Out of all the gin joints and all the cities in the world, she had to walk into mine.
Welcome back. Earlier we had our field reporter Anthony Baker with an interesting story on leprechauns. And over the past few weeks, our lovely tall Devona Paul has been going around campus learning about the culture of our fellow students, or lack thereof. So this week we sent her out to find out what's up with St. Patrick's Day and how the students here at Plattsburgh State are spending their Irish holiday. So take it away, Devona, you tall glass of just milk. Nice milk.
What's your name?
My name is Leslie.
All right, Leslie. Now, are you Irish by any chance?
No.
Not even a little bit? I mean, you look like you could be a little Irish.
No.
Are you Irish?
I am. I'm half Irish, yes.
Wow. Now, perfect. Now, let me ask you this. Why did you dye your hair brown? I mean, all Irish people have red hair, so why would you take away part of your heritage like that? What's your name?
Courtney Lane.
Ah, Courtney Lane. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Now, Courtney, I can't help but notice your luscious locks are a wonderful shade of orange and or red. Now, can you tell me, are you Irish?
Yes.
You are Irish.
100%.
What do you know? 100%. That is spectacular. Now, how long have you been in America? Do you believe in leprechauns?
Every once in a while, you may see one.
Every once in a while. You do children every once in a while believe in Santa or the Easter Bunny? It's all or nothing, my friend.
All right, I believe in them.
How do you feel about leprechauns?
I think they're cute. I'd love to find one day.
Oh, so you've never seen a leprechaun?
No.
Have you ever found a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow?
No, but I've searched.
Oh, you have searched. Have you found a four-leaf clover before?
Yeah, I have actually.
Wow. Now, have you ever seen a leprechaun?
I have not, but my 6-year-old brother always tries to trap one at night, but he can never find them.
How does he try to trap this leprechaun?
He usually gets a box, he'll decorate it, and then put a pencil on underneath, and then a string and try and pull it, but...
The old pencil in the box trick. I feel that. So, even though you're not Irish, do you believe in leprechauns?
Yes, I would have to say yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay, now, I heard they're really evil little buggers. However, sometimes they do hide gold at the end of rainbows. Now, what would you do if you found that pot of gold? What would you spend it on?
College, definitely a big one.
Okay.
Maybe go to Ireland.
Smart. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
so connect it. Yeah.
Good choice. Have you ever seen a leprechaun, or maybe have you found a 4-leaf clover or a pot of gold?
Unfortunately, I've never seen one. I don't have a pot of gold. No, unfortunately not.
No 4-leaf clovers either?
No.
Now, have you ever gotten a shamrock shake from McDonald's?
I have, actually.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty
See
good.
there, You're
They are
already
pretty
halfway
good.
there. I know, they're delicious.
They
right?
are. They're
Nice
very
and
good.
minty and refreshing. I can't. Can you give me your best Irish accent? Give me your brogue. I know it's deep down in there.
Top of the morning to you.
Perfect.
I could say top of the morning. I can't even do it. How do you do that? Top of the morning.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, that was very good. Don't shy away. That was perfect. That was perfect. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Is it morning? M-A-M? I don't know.
Give me right now your best Irish brogue. You know, your best accent.
Arr, matey. That's maybe a pirate.
That's okay. An Irish pirate. I could see that.
Top of the morning to you.
Do your Irish jig.
Looking for me pot of gold.
That was perfect. I know you're gonna find that pot of gold.
Great, Devona. Just great. So we got a great treat for all you guys in Plattsburgh. We have someone bred from the loins of Ireland. Someone as Irish as a bowl of Lucky Charms filled with Baileys. Creamy. We have the great Conor. What's going on, bud? How
What's
you
the
doing?
crack?
What was that? What's the crack?
Yeah. What's the crack? Like what's up?
I don't have crack. What's
like
the crack?
it's an
What is
Irish
the
word.
crack?
Like
Irish word,
what's the
what's
crack?
up?
Like what's up? Or is there any good crack? Is it good fun?
Is any good crack or good? So over in Ireland, fun? You want fun? Find some crack. Just find a little crack. You guys have a lot of other words like that, don't you? Too that you guys have like bum. Your butts are
bum.
called bums.
Yeah.
Me bum. I gotta wipe me bum when I go to the loo. The loo.
No, that's an English word.
English.
Lose an English word.
Loo. Mum. Me mum.
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 Yeah.
Mum.
Wait, don't you say mum?
I say mom.
Mom.
Ma'am.
That's like a policewoman, isn't it?
No, that's a ma'am. That's M-A''am.
It sounds like you're saying the same thing either way.
Ireland's got some. Ireland's got some crazy words. All right, real quick before we go to a break, what part of Ireland are you from? So we can give these people a little taste of the Irish.
North coast of Northern Ireland.
North coast of Northern Ireland. That's right. We got all kinds of jib-jab coming with one of the coolest Irishmen I've ever met, and they're here in SUNY Plattsburgh in Yoakum Hall for your pleasure. So stay tuned for some more St. Patrick's themed fun coming your way with this mug and the Irish mug, so we can get the potato lovers to watch our show. Do you attract potato?
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. Stay tuned for more of the Weekly Burghy.
So I was wondering what you were doing on Monday night.
Oh, Mondays? Sorry, Mondays aren't good for me. I'm busy Monday.
What do you say, you and this nice little collared shirt come with me to the movies Monday?
Oh, Mondays are not good. I have a thing Monday night.
So, you ready for tonight?
I'm always ready.
This is boring generic television. The type of stuff you don't want to watch. Room my guy. PSTV is what you want to watch. You know why? Because it's awesome. Look at this thing. It's huge.
Welcome back to the best show ever. No attitude required here on PSTV. So we got here Conor, the Irishman, The Irishman from Northern Ireland. So let's hear about Northern Ireland. I've never seen the old Green Isles. Is it full of rainbows and pots of gold?
No, it's filled with. Well, we have rainbows because it rains a lot.
Does it rain
It's
a lot
basically
there?
wet and green. The area I live in is called the Green Glens of Antrim. It's green. It rains.
That sounds very poetic, though. The Green Glens of Antrim. The Green Glens of Antrim.
Your
That
Irish
sounds like a
accent is
Robert
awful.
Frost poem in the making.
You need to work on your accent. None of you guys. None of you guys can do an accent.
You have it, but the accent's a big thing. Do the ladies like the accent over here? Us Yanks. Us
Yeah,
Yanks.
I've heard things that I can't repeat on air to do with the accent.
Oh, really? The accent gets you in there.
Yeah, let's go with
All
that.
right, all right. So St. Patrick's Day, what's it like in Ireland compared to America? I can only imagine it's like 20 times better over there.
I prefer it. You guys do parades and all that.
You don't have
stuff.
parades over there?
No, we drink. I think the South might do occasionally, like in the big cities for tourists. But we go to the pub and we drink, and we drink.
Obviously, you drink.
You guys,
and
you
drink.
die
And what's your favorite
rivers.
drink? What's your favorite drink?
Harp, probably.
Harp.
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 Harp. It's
That's
like
an
a musical
instrument, that's not a
instrument.
drink.
Yeah, but it's also a drink. It's an Irish drink.
What kind of drink? Is it like a dark
Lager.
lager?
Yeah, lager.
Lager. I like whiskey myself. I'm a dark liquor kind of man.
Everyone in America drinks
Jameson.
liquor.
Really?
Yeah.
But not
all,
the good
all
liquor.
the students
good,
drink
I heard
liquor.
the clear liquor is disgusting.
Yeah.
The dark, you gotta go dark, you know. Have you ever met John Jameson?
No, surprisingly not. Bush Mills is made near me though.
Bush Mills?
Yeah, but
That's pretty cool. Have you ever
away.
gotten like a bottle for pops or anything like that when you were 12?
Yeah.
Drink it with
yeah.
dad?
I went in and bought. Yeah.
When
Bush
did you
Mills.
start drinking? When did you start drinking in Ireland?
I started in pubs. I started at 15. I would walk into a pub and get served.
No problem.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even idea.
No. No.
15-year-old kids here. It looked like.
I could have done it. At
It would look like a 10-year-old.
Could have done it at
because like
13.
now kids are looking so much younger. That would be bad here. That would be bad. All right. What do you think is that the biggest difference from St. Patrick's Day here in Ireland with like the women? Do the ladies get as into it as they do here, in the sense that they just get covered in green and get really rowdy and rambunctious and a little dirty?
Maybe not. Yeah, actually, I guess in England, like they do.
Yeah.
Not in Ireland so much. Well, they dress up in green and then they're drunk. So yeah, I guess it's more. That's the same.
Classic women. All women across America are getting angry at Tommy right now. I love women, and women are great, especially our floor manager, Colleen Brandy, who's like gritting her teeth right now. All right. All right, can we get your best American accent?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to see if I can, because, you know, I've got the
I already
the
know you
great,
do.
the great lock of...
That sounds Australian.
I don't know.
That's not even close.
I can't do it good.
Let's
Let's hear your best American accent.
I'm gonna do the same thing as Americans do and go like Southern.
Southern.
Yeah, you guys do Southern Irish accents, so we do Southern American.
I don't even know what that means, but try it. Say anything. Say something super American. Like, I like steaks, bacon, and eggs.
No. Howdy, y'all. Let's go to McDonald's for breakfast.
You sound so Irish. That doesn't sound anything American whatsoever.
So, all right, try your Irish accent then.
Top of the day, laddie. Is that top of the tip of the morning to you?
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning. That's morning.
Try some Irish. Kajay
Alright.
Martatu.
Do they sell Lucky Charms in Ireland, or are they just
No.
called charms?
No, we don't. Oh, I don't even want to. No, they're disgusting.
You don't sell Lucky Charms there?
No, we don't eat marshmallows for breakfast.
Okay, only Americans, I guess.
You cut and coloring. You color everything. Fruit Loops are awful too.
Well, Fruit Loops. What?
Oh no.
We might have to deport this kid back to Ireland. I don't know if you're... All right. Do you own sheep or a nice wool sweater, like a big puffy one?
No, but a lot of my friends do own sheep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever play with the sheep?
No.
You ever shave a sheep?
I have actually, yeah. And a lot of my friends own farms, so I've done that before. It's not the best experience.
What's it like meeting Warwick Davis, or what's he like?
I've never actually personally met him, but
You never
he
met Warwick
seems, from TV, he seems pretty cool.
All right, so we saw on the package that Devona did that she was calling out the Irish people for not knowing about bagpipes, but that's not even Irish, as we all know. People might think it is, but it's more of a Scottish thing.
Bagpipes are an entirely Scottish thing. Kilts are Scottish too. Some people in Ireland have taken them over, but they're Scottish.
Scottish. You know what the problem is? It's American music. You know, like, are people in Ireland aware of the Dropkick Murphys or Flogging Molly?
Everyone kept telling me about them, and I'm like, they're from Boston. They're not Irish. They're American. You guys have very twisted views of Ireland.
Well, they're Irish American. That's a thing. It's not like that's not like
Are they
unheard of.
what are they? 50% Irish now?
No, they're probably a lot of it.
100%.
Yeah, sure.
Aren't they American though?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how nationalities works. I'm Irish, but I'm American.
I'm pretty sure you're just American.
Whatever, bloke.
Bloke.
Mate.
Mate's more Irish. Blokes.
Mate's more Irish. Blokes.
It's more English.
All right. Rabbit foot. That's definitely a thing, isn't it?
Rabbit fights.
Rabbit foots.
Oh, rabbit foots.
Rabbit foot. A rabbit foot. Is a rabbit foot a thing in Ireland? Is it? Is it that? Is it that?
You're really gonna.
Is a rabbit foot a thing in Ireland? Eh?
Oh, what? That's like Australian again.
Well, is it a thing?
No,
Can you answer the
like,
question?
It's. Isn't that just a general lucky thing? I don't think it's an
Horseshoes?
Irish thing.
Do people carry on horseshoes in Ireland? Horseshoes, isn't it?
Some twos.
In it?
No, people toss horseshoes more.
Yeah, well, that's a game. That's
yeah.
fun, but you don't
I
carry
don't
around
know.
for good
No
luck.
I don't
Horseshoes
know
in
anyone
it.
carries around. Gypsies might, but I don't know if.
Red balloons, is that a thing too? Because Lucky Charms, they say red balloons is a thing with that leprechauns associated.
You're gonna trust American cereal.
Yeah, why not?
It's because it's American cereal. It's
All
not
right.
even the true colors.
We all know that Transylvania is full of a chocolate count that runs runs amok over there, so I would totally trust them.
I've met Arminium. He wasn't very
All right,
jacked.
that's enough out of you over here. We had a great time with our Irish guest, Conor. We didn't really delve that deep into, I guess. He just basically thinks America's very not on the know-how when it comes to Ireland. But, you know, whatever. Toss put, right? All right. Well, we had a great time shooting this episode for you guys, so I hope you all have a great St. Paddy's Day filled with booze and women and wenches and great nights and fights and hopefully a black eye, because that's what most people deserve on St. Patrick's Day. So stay tuned for more PSTV programming that's going to be, it'll be okay. It's not going to be this, just like always. This is the PSTV program. It goes, but Weekly Burghy peak. No. So stay tuned for it.